Hey guys, Lack of Performance here. Today we are swapping out shifter bushings on the MK3 GTI. The other day I was busy here. I took out the shifter and that was a pain in the ass because you've got to like undo a bolt in front there. There were two bolts that held the plastic in but also the gear shifter. And then I got it out, had to get under the car to drop the whole there you go. The exhaust to get the gear shifter out and to get this slider out. That one over this one, had to get that out. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then we've got a pack of shifter cable bushings, so this goes at the front, and hopefully the gear shifter is like 300 times better and my shifts are crisp down the strip, down the street, down the track, down whatever. Yes, let's get into it. So firstly we need to remove this thing, this floppy thing. Then we need to remove the handle. Then we remove the plate. After we did all that, we can put the bushings in. But I realized everybody on the reviews say you need a 90-degree circlip and pliers. So I might have to go grab that later, so we'll see how far I can get without them. So now we have removed most of the crap, the whole metal part off that. Now I'm gonna get the bushings onto there, get the little spring in, get the spring in there, get the bracket back in, get the bolts on, and then we'll move on to the front gearbox. So now I have the greased up, put all the bushings in. Now it's time to get in there. It was a pain to get that circlip in because the white bit is way too thick, but now I've sorted it out. I've shaved it down a little so now it fits. The circlip goes in, hopefully it doesn't pop out. And yeah, now we need to get this into there. I wonder if I can do some magic. Just like that, we got it fixed. Upgraded, not fixed, upgraded. So we've got new bushing over there, new bushing over there, new bushing down the bottom. Can't see it, but it's very, very nice and stiff now. Now I just need to go down the bottom and refix all the stuff. There's two bolts down the bottom. Refix all of that, then we probably just go to the engine bay first. Yeah, here we are at the engine bay. We need to replace this little guy and this guy. I think that one, yeah, that one's for not up and down. So this cable, oh my days, this one goes to there. Then that one is for up and down. So if I replace that one, it's gonna be more crisp. It feels like that one's already been plastic, but now I need to replace this little guy as well, and have some short ass shifts. Oosh! We got that sucker out. Now I need to replace this hunk chunk of a thing. What is it? Yep. Okay, wait. Oosh! We got that. The screw, the bolt out. Now it's time to replace this bastard with some, what's his face, plastic. Let's check this. Replace it with some plastic stuff. Yes. What? We will need these two, not these two, these two. I don't know what these are for. I might have to do some searching, but I do not think I need them. I might cry right now because I looked on not the instructions. Let's just get that clear. I did not get instructions, but I looked on the website, and on the photos it says this one was for inside, and I've already put everything back together. So either I struggle and get everything out again, or I keep this to, I'm going to keep it to the side. I'm not bothered. It is very stiff right now, and I do not think that needs to be replaced. But I will replace everything in the engine bay, but I'm not going to replace that. This is just for front to, was it front to back? I think it's front to back. I think that's all it is. But the inside one looks fine. It looks 100, so I'm not going to replace it. But we're going to replace all the stuff inside there. So, nobody makes a video, those bushings, those ones down there. Probably one or two guys that say how to replace the one on the cable, but that's the easy one. I need the difficult one that replaces these two things. So, what it was, pretty much I'm making the how-to video. This one, it goes over there, that does the up and down. It had a old plastic thing on here. I already broke it off. I should have probably taken a video before. But I broke it off. It was very brittle, so it was easy. But however you want to get it off, that you just get it off. I just whacked it with a flat head from the top and the bottom, and it cracked open. So now you need to take these ones, if I can get it out, these ones clamp down onto there, like so, like that, and like that. Boom! Then you put the screws in. I think I've got it upside down. There we go. That way. Then that goes back in there, and then everything back together. And also, this screw of a nut bolt, that bolt over there holds this whole system. So this plastic bit, that arm goes through there and holds this whole system together. I was looking for a different bolt that holds this thing together, but it is nothing. So now I'm gonna put all this back together. So now, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what I have done in the engine bay and what you guys can do if you guys ever try this. So this is the setup. This one, you loosen that bolt, then that old rubber bit comes off, then you put the new plastic bits on and you screw it back on. Leave it loose, because then you can adjust it later on when the gear shift is fully installed on the inside. This nut over here, you see this one? That one. You loosen, take this plastic bit off. If you take this plastic bit off, the shaft for this that goes through there comes out this side. That is attached to this plastic bit. So you slide the whole plastic bit off, then it comes off. Then you slide off this metal bit. You take that off, break the existing black plastic bit that's on there. That makes it sloppy. We're gonna remove that. Then you break it off, put the new bit on. Make sure you tighten the screws tight and sink the heads in, but not too tight that you strip them out, because then it is fat problem. Then you've got all that. Then you reinstall this, reinstall that, reinstall everything. Leave it loose, because then you can adjust the shifter. This is what I forgot inside now. Oh, I don't have my pointy stick. I'll just use this. This cable end, I've got a replacement for that. That's what the circlip and plastic bit is for. And then we've got the cable for this cable. I can't see it. There it is, that end where this is pointing. That one, we need to replace that as well. So I need how I get down there, and if I can get down there, I can replace the one on the actual shifter shaft, but I don't know if I can replace that back one. We'll have to see. Now I've got the car in the air. I've got the safety or under there just with jacks. No? Yes, you need jack stands. Now it's time to get all stuff down here, back up, hook in the exhaust, tie the exhaust back on, and get the gearbox. That corner over there is the gearbox shifter. About all that stuff, and then let's take the car for a test drive. Okay, so here we got the shifter from down the bottom. There's a bolt that goes into this. Come on. There's a bolt that comes into there and into that hole. It goes into this plate. through there, and that hole over there. Those bolt up to there. The other side bolts up in that hole over there. If you can see that, yep. Oh, this thing's not going to focus now. It's so annoying. There, and then the whole thing bolts up. These threads up here, those two right there, they have to go through those two over there. Those are in the interior plastics. I did not know those had to come out the other days, and then I struggled and then I got them out. But yeah, now I'm gonna get that back up in there.